Welcome back, Myco listeners, to another spore-filled episode of the Mushroom Network Podcast. I'm Nova, your guide through the vast and interconnected world of fungi, mycology, and all things in the Myco-Verses. And boy, do we have some big news to share with you today. We've heard your requests loud and clear, and we're excited to announce something that's been brewing in the mycelial underground for a while now. The Mushroom Network now has its own 24/7 live mushroom radio station. That's right. TMN-Radio is broadcasting live right now at live.tmn-radio.com, bringing you wall-to-wall fungal beats, deep dive discussions, and myco madness, all day, every day. Not only will you hear all of the Mushroom Network's music and Myco-Verse Productions' finest tracks, but we're also opening the floodgates for new fungal artists to join our ranks. If you've got the myco rhythm flowing through your veins, this is your chance to be part of something spore-tacular. And who knows, some of you may even get the chance to host your own show. And speaking of shows, another major update. With TMN-Radio as the newest addition to the fungal team, we're rolling out a more structured schedule across our entire network syndication, including the TMN-Podcast, Mushroom Academy, and TMN-Social, to make it easier than ever for you to tune in at the right time. This means set schedules for your favorite shows and segments, so you never miss an episode, a deep dive discussion, or a myco moment again. And that's not all. We're expanding our content lineup in a big way. In addition to our current lineup, we're rolling out even more Myco-Deep-Dives, exclusive mycologist interviews, psychedelic trip and integration interviews, and deep explorations into psychedelic mindfulness. Whether you're looking for expert insight, personal journey stories, or a scientific and spiritual approach to fungi, we've got something in the works for you. Stay tuned for more details in the coming weeks because TMN-Radio and TMN-Social are at the core of our focus this first quarter. We're building a fully interconnected network, making our content more accessible than ever. And here's a little hint. We've got a mobile app in the works that's going to bring everything together into one seamless, easy-to-access Myco-Verse hub. Yep, all our sites, shows, and content, right at your fingertips. Oh, and we heard your feedback. We know some of you wanted clearer audio during our Myco-Deep-Dive segments, so we've lowered the background music to make sure you can fully absorb all that fungal knowledge. Keep the feedback coming. We're always listening and improving. Now, let's get into today's Myco-Deep-Dives. First up, we're going balls deep into Psychedelic Mushroom Energy Balls, a wild, mind-expanding topic that you won't want to miss. And then, we'll be unearthing one of nature's greatest underground allies, the garden's secret superhero, mycorrhizal fungi. Buckle up, Myco listeners. The journey begins now.
Okay, so picture this. I'm at a friend's place, and they offer me this delicious-looking chocolate treat, right?
Okay.
Now I'm a sucker for anything chocolate, so naturally I say yes.
Sure.
But then they mention it's infused with magic mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Talk about an unexpected twist, right?
Yeah.
So that was my first encounter with Myco-Tencatl.
Yeah.
These fascinating magic mushroom energy balls that we're diving into today.
Okay.
In this deep dive, we'll uncover their history and their ingredients and their cultural significance.
Right.
All while exploring this really unique blend of ancient traditions and modern myco experimentation.
What immediately caught my attention was the name itself, Myco-Tencatl.
Yeah.
It might sound ancient, but it's actually a modern term.
Really?
Yeah.
So where does the name come from?
It's a clever fusion of Nahuatl words. Exholald, meaning chocolate, and Nanacatl, meaning mushrooms.
Wow.
The name itself reflects this kind of exciting blend of ingredients.
That's fascinating. So we've got this modern term with ancient roots. But what's even more interesting is that according to the Mushroom Network, the earliest online mention of Myco-Tencatl in this context was only about 3.4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems like a relatively recent rediscovery of this ancient combination. But to understand Myco-Tencatl fully, we need to journey back in time to the heart of Mesoamerican cultures.
You're talking about the Aztecs and Mayans, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know they use both cacao and mushrooms in their rituals, but how does it all connect?
Well, for these civilizations, cacao was considered a sacred food, a gift from the gods. And certain mushrooms, particularly those containing psilocybin, were believed to hold spiritual power.
Interesting.
Allowing communication with the divine.
So combining these two ingredients must have had some pretty profound significance.
Absolutely. Imagine a ritual where participants consume a blend of cacao and mushrooms.
Right.
Cacao provides energy and a sense of connection, while the mushrooms open the mind to visions and insights.
Yeah.
It's a potent combination aimed at connecting with the spiritual realm.
Wow, that puts a whole new spin on the idea of an energy snack.
It really does.
Speaking of which, let's break down what actually goes into making these Myco-Listeners energy balls.
Okay.
What's in them?
The foundation is quite simple. Dried magic mushrooms, melted chocolate, and coconut oil.
Coconut oil, is that just to hold everything together, or does it have another purpose?
It does more than just bind the ingredients.
Okay.
Coconut oil actually enhances the absorption of the compounds in the mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Including psilocybin.
So that's why it's considered an energy snack.
Exactly.
The coconut oil helps deliver that psilocybin boost more efficiently.
Yeah, but the beauty of Myco-Listeners lies in its adaptability.
Right.
You can get really creative with additional ingredients.
Okay.
Dried fruits like raisins or dates add sweetness and nutrients. Nuts provide healthy fats and protein. And then there's a whole world of spices to explore.
I've even seen recipes that incorporate adaptogenic herbs like maca or ashwagandha.
That's a great example of how people are personalizing Myco-Listeners.
Yeah.
Adaptogens are a class of herbs known for their ability to help the body adapt to stress and maintain balance.
So you're not just getting the effects of the mushrooms, but also the potential benefits of these adaptogens.
Precisely. It's about tailoring the experience to your individual needs and preferences.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons it's gaining popularity today.
Beyond the historical connection and the personalized ingredient options, why are people so drawn to this ancient modern fusion?
Well, consider this. Myco-Listeners offers a discreet way to consume magic mushrooms.
Right.
For those who don't enjoy the taste or texture of dried mushrooms, this is a game changer.
I can see the appeal. It's like having your mushrooms and eating chocolate, too.
Exactly. Plus, the coconut oil aids in digestion and absorption, potentially making the experience smoother and more manageable.
And I imagine it simplifies dosing as well. Instead of weighing out dried mushrooms, you've got pre-portioned energy balls.
That's a crucial point, especially for those new to microdosing or those who want a more consistent experience.
Speaking of microdosing, let's delve into some of the scientific and safety considerations associated with Myco-Listeners.
Okay.
Particularly for those who might be considering trying it themselves.
Dosage accuracy is paramount. Psilocybin content can vary between mushroom species and even individual specimens.
So how do you ensure a consistent dose in each energy ball?
Thorough grinding of the mushrooms and meticulous mixing are essential to evenly distribute the psilocybin throughout the mixture.
Makes sense. And I've read that psilocybin is sensitive to heat. What's the best way to prepare Myco-Listeners without degrading the active compounds?
Avoiding excessive heat during preparation is crucial.
Okay.
Melting the chocolate slowly and gently, and mixing carefully are key to preserving the psilocybin's potency.
It's all about treating those mushrooms with respect, right?
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it's equally important to be mindful of potential interactions between the ingredients. As we discussed, fats like those in coconut oil can enhance absorption, potentially leading to a faster onset of effects.
So it's not just about what you put in,
right?
But understanding how those ingredients might interact.
Absolutely. And of course, we can't forget about allergens,
right?
Nuts, dairy, certain spices. It's crucial to be aware of common allergens in recipes and adjust accordingly.
Safety first, always. What about storage?
Right.
How do you keep these energy balls fresh and potent?
Proper storage is essential.
Okay.
A cool, dark place, away from direct sunlight and heat, is ideal for preserving both the psilocybin and the freshness of the other ingredients.
Okay, so out of the cupboard and into the fridge. Got it. Anything else we should be aware of in terms of safety?
Remember, the environment and your mental state significantly influence any psychedelic experience. Consume Myco-Listeners in a safe, comfortable setting, ideally with a trusted trusted individual presence.
Set and setting. Absolutely crucial. And just as important, let's not forget the legal considerations.
Right. The legality of psilocybin-containing mushrooms varies greatly depending on where you are.
Yeah.
We at the Mushroom Network do not condone any illegal or reckless behavior.
Of course.
So do your research, know the laws in your jurisdiction, and prioritize safety above all else.
Now, I'm curious about the buzz surrounding Soconacatl in the Myco community. What are you seeing out there?
It's definitely gaining traction, especially among those exploring creative and enjoyable ways to consume magic mushrooms.
Right.
You'll find recipes and discussions on platforms like Zamnesia and Microdose Bros. People are experimenting and sharing their experiences.
It's like this modern twist on an ancient practice, blending tradition with innovation.
It really is. And that leads to a fascinating question. Is this just a passing trend?
Yeah.
Or does it signal a deeper shift in our relationship with mushrooms and their potential?
Interesting.
What do you think? We'd love to hear from you.
Let's take a quick pause here, and we'll be right back to dive into some of the cultural and societal implications of Soconacatl. Don't go anywhere.
Are you tired of the same three corporations controlling all the music you hear?
Yeah, so were we. So we said spore it and made our own. Welcome to TMN-Radio, where we've infected the airwaves with fungi-powered frequencies. We got underground bangers, Myco-Deep-Dives, and cosmic beats big box media is too scared to touch. 24/7. No ads, except this one. And, well, these are actually technically called myco breaks. So inhale some mycelium-infused air, embrace your inner tree hugger, and get ready for some mind-blowing mycomania. The Mushroom Network has spoken. You've been chosen.
Tune in, the hottest growing underground network around.
TMN-Radio. It's alive.
It's fascinating to see how Soconacatl fits into this growing interest in functional mushrooms and adaptogens.
Right.
You know, we're witnessing a surge in popularity for natural remedies and wellness practices these days.
Absolutely. There's a real movement towards taking a more holistic and natural approach to well-being.
And Soconacatl kind of sits at this intersection of ancient wisdom and modern experimentation.
Yeah.
It's like people are rediscovering these traditional uses for mushrooms and finding ways to incorporate them into their lives today.
It's like a culinary time machine, taking these revered ingredients and giving them a modern makeover.
Exactly. And what's great is that it's accessible.
Right.
You don't need any special equipment or expertise to make these energy balls.
That's true. The recipes are readily available online, and the ingredients are easy to find. It's empowering people to explore these ancient practices on their own terms.
It speaks to a desire for a more holistic approach to health. People are looking beyond just treating symptoms.
Right.
They want to address the root cause of imbalances and cultivate a sense of well-being.
And that's where those adaptogens come in, right?
Yes.
Helping the body adapt to stress and find balance.
Precisely. Adaptogens like ashwagandha, maca, and reishi have been used in traditional medicine for centuries to support energy levels, reduce stress, and boost immunity.
Right.
They're thought to work by modulating the body's stress response system,
Interesting.
helping us better cope with the demands of modern life.
So by incorporating them into Soconacatl, you're not just getting the potential effects of the mushrooms,
Right.
but this extra layer of support from the adaptogens.
Exactly. Think of it as a synergistic blend where the ingredients work in harmony, potentially enhancing each other's effects.
Now let's shift gears a bit and discuss the cultural implications of Soconacatl. We talked about its roots in Mesoamerican traditions.
Right.
But how is it being perceived in today's society?
That's an important question to consider. There are different perspectives on this.
Okay.
Some might argue that it represents a form of cultural appropriation, taking elements from a culture and using them out of context.
I can understand that concern, especially if the focus is solely on the recreational aspects of the mushrooms without any regard for their traditional significance.
Exactly. It's about approaching it with sensitivity and awareness.
Yeah.
On the other hand, some view it as a form of cultural appreciation, where there's a genuine interest in learning about and honoring these ancient practices.
It all comes down to intention and approach, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
If done with respect and a willingness to understand the cultural context, it can be a bridge between traditions.
Absolutely. It's about engaging in this conversation with an open mind and recognizing the nuances.
And that's where platforms like the Mushroom Network play such an important role,
Right.
providing accurate information, promoting responsible use, and fostering a respectful and inclusive community.
Absolutely. It's about education, exploration, and open dialogue.
Speaking of community, have you noticed any interesting trends or discussions within the Myco community surrounding Sakona cattle?
There's definitely a lot of experimentation happening. People are sharing recipes, personal experiences, and insights online.
It's like a collective knowledge base where everyone contributes to this evolving understanding of Sakona cattle.
Precisely. And one particularly intriguing trend is the focus on microdosing with Sakona cattle.
Ah, microdosing.
Yeah.
That's where you consume a very small amount of a psychedelic substance. Not enough to induce a full-blown trip,
Right.
but enough to potentially experience subtle benefits.
Exactly. People are microdosing with this Sakona cattle for various reasons: to enhance creativity, boost focus, improve mood, or even manage symptoms of anxiety or depression.
And the energy ball format seems ideal for microdosing, right?
Yeah.
It allows for precise control over the dosage.
Absolutely. And because the psilocybin is combined with other ingredients, some find the experience to be more gentle and manageable.
It's a way to integrate the potential benefits of microdosing into your daily routine in a subtle way.
Now, it's important to emphasize that microdosing is still relatively new and under-researched.
Right.
There's a lot we don't yet know about its long-term effects and potential risks.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We need to approach it with caution and consult with healthcare professionals if we have any concerns.
Absolutely. Safety should always be the top priority.
Speaking of safety, let's revisit the legal landscape surrounding Myco cattle. We know psilocybin is a controlled substance in many places. So how does that impact the legality of these energy balls?
That's a complex issue with no easy answer.
Right.
The legality of psilocybin varies drastically from one jurisdiction to another.
So in some places it's completely illegal, while in others it's decriminalized or even legalized for specific uses.
Exactly. It's essential to do thorough research and understand the specific laws in your area before even considering making or consuming Myco cattle.
Even in places where psilocybin is decriminalized, there might be restrictions on possession limits or preparation methods.
It's a dynamic landscape, so staying informed is key.
And the Mushroom Network is committed to keeping our listeners updated on the latest legal developments. Now, let's touch on some of the ethical considerations associated with the Sakona cattle. As with any substance that alters consciousness,
Right.
there are important ethical questions to address.
One of the key issues is consent. It's paramount to ensure that anyone consuming Sakona cattle is doing so voluntarily and with full awareness of the potential effects.
Absolutely. Respect for individual autonomy is fundamental, and there should never be any pressure or coercion involved.
Another crucial aspect is harm reduction.
Right.
We need to minimize the potential risks associated with consuming Sakona cattle.
This includes providing accurate dosage information, emphasizing the importance of set and setting, and encouraging people to have a trip sitter present, especially when experimenting with higher doses.
Precisely. And we can't overlook the environmental impact of the ingredients used in Sakona cattle.
Right.
Sustainability is paramount.
It's about making conscious choices that align with our values, and ensuring the sourcing of cacao, mushrooms, and other ingredients is ethical and environmentally responsible.
Absolutely. Now let's shift our focus to the broader question of intention.
Okay.
Why are people drawn to Sakona cattle? What are they hoping to gain from the experience?
It's a fascinating question that deserves deep reflection. Are people seeking a spiritual connection, a creative boost,
Right.
enhanced well-being, or simply a different way to experience the world?
The answers are as diverse as the individuals themselves.
And that's what makes this topic so compelling. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to Sakona cattle. It's a personal journey of exploration and discovery.
And like any journey, it's essential to proceed with caution, respect, and an open mind.
Well said. Let's take a short break to gather our thoughts. We'll be right back to wrap up our deep dive into the captivating world of Myco cattle. Stay with us. Myco-Listeners, have you ever wanted to dive headfirst into the mysterious, magical world of fungi? Whether you're an aspiring mycologist, a curious gardener, or just someone enchanted by the role mushrooms play in our ecosystems, we've got something special for you.
That's right, Myco. The Mushroom Academy is proud to present our completely free course, Introduction to Mycology, exploring the fascinating world of fungi. This is your chance to embark on an incredible journey into the fungal universe at no cost.
And when we say free, we mean lifetime access with updates, kind of free. You'll unlock 17 work-at-your-own-pace lessons that cover everything from fungal anatomy and biodiversity to their crucial role in ecosystems, medicine, and even human culture.
Want to learn about cultivating edible mushrooms or the groundbreaking potential of fungi in pharmaceuticals? It's all in there, and because this is a living course, you'll get regular updates as new research emerges. So every time you log in, there could be something new waiting for you.
And hey, no fancy prerequisites here, just a basic understanding of biology, a curious mind, and maybe a notebook to jot down some spore-tacular facts.
But if you're ready to take things to the next level, if you're itching to roll up your sleeves and start cultivating your own mushrooms at home, then check out our paid course, Spore Explorer Home Mycology Adventures.
This course, normally $29.99, is on sale right now for just $11.99. It's packed with interactive video tutorials, hands-on assignments, and quizzes to test your skills. Your Myco instructors, Nova Mycelia and Zach Gilman, will meticulously walk you through everything. Sterile tech, agar work, inoculation, you name it.
And let's not forget about the gear. You can either source your own materials or grab one of our discounted Myco Master or Myco Starter kits to get everything you need. No stress, no guesswork.
Plus, the feedback has been incredible. In fact, Myco listener Alicia said she was blown away by how in-depth and interactive Spore Explorer is. She even mentioned how much fun it was learning alongside us.
So, what are you waiting for? Start your journey into the world of fungi today. Enroll in Introduction to Mycology for free, and if you're ready to take your mycology skills to the next level, grab Spore Explorer while it's still on sale.
You can find it all at the Mushroom Academy, found at themushroomnetwork.com/academy. And let's grow together, Myco listeners. Stay curious, stay sportacular. Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've been on quite a journey exploring this intriguing world of Myco-Listeners.
Fascinating.
These magic mushroom energy balls that bridge ancient traditions and modern innovation.
It's been a fascinating exploration, hasn't it? From the historical origins to the scientific considerations, the cultural implications and personal experiences. There's so much to unpack here.
Yeah, and that's what we love about these deep dives. It's all about going beyond the surface, exploring the nuances, and sparking meaningful conversations.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up our exploration of the Kanaketl, let's reflect on what we've discovered and consider what it all means.
Okay.
We began by unraveling the origins of the name itself, a modern creation hinting at this connection to ancient Mesoamerican cultures.
Cultures where cacao and certain types of mushrooms were revered for their spiritual properties, often combined in rituals and ceremonies.
And it seems that ancient wisdom is resonating with people today.
Yeah.
As we see this surge of interest in Kanaketl and other creative ways to incorporate mushrooms into modern life.
It's like a rediscovery of these traditional practices, adapted and personalized for our contemporary lifestyles.
We discussed the appeal of Kanaketl, the discrete consumption, the potential for easier digestion, the consistent dosing, and the possibility of enhanced absorption thanks to the coconut oil.
But we also stressed the importance of responsible use, highlighting the scientific and safety considerations, dosage accuracy, heat sensitivity during preparation, potential ingredient interactions.
Of course.
And of course, being aware of those legal restrictions.
We can't forget about the legal considerations. The legality of psilocybin-containing mushrooms varies greatly depending on where you are.
Absolutely. So it's crucial to research thoroughly, understand the laws in your specific jurisdiction, and prioritize safety above all else.
We also explored the cultural and ethical implications of Kanaketl, acknowledging the potential for both appropriation and appreciation.
It's a complex discussion that calls for sensitivity, awareness, and respect for the cultural context.
And ultimately, it circles back to intention.
Right.
Why are people drawn to Kanaketl? What do they hope to gain from this experience?
Are they seeking a spiritual connection, a creative boost, enhanced well-being, or simply a different way to experience the world?
The answers are as varied as the individuals themselves. making this topic all the more captivating.
Absolutely.
And that's what we strive for with the Deep Dive, exploring these multifaceted topics, sparking curiosity, and encouraging you, our listeners, to think critically and form your own conclusions.
Exactly.
So as we conclude this episode,
Yes.
we want to leave you with a final thought-provoking question. What does this resurgence of interest in Sakana Kettle and other ancient modern fusions
Yeah.
tell us about our evolving relationship with mushrooms and their potential uses?
It's a question worthy of further exploration.
It is. And we encourage you to continue the conversation, to research, to learn, and to share your own perspectives. And that's a wrap for this Myco Deep Dive segment. But stay tuned, because when we return, we'll be uncovering the garden's secret superhero, the fascinating mycorrhizal fungi.
Plus, get ready for a Myco Party Jam session where we'll explore the Mushroom Network's latest and grooviest tracks.
You won't want to miss it.
Booming the bass, let it shake, let it roll. Singleton cuddle, got that sport-fueled soul. Glowing in my hand like a cosmic spark. Psychedelic waves about to light up the dark. Deep in the jungle where the shamans call, I found the mushroom energy balls. Vibrating colors like a neon storm. One little bite and your mind transforms. Took a step, boom, now I float. Baseline hit, make the universe choke. 808 knocking like the gods in the drum. Singleton cuddle, yeah, the vision's begun. Flash swirls in the sky, bass so thick, make the stars collide. Glow so bright, feel the rhythm ignite. One more bite and I take that flight. Singleton cuddle, energy blast. Mushroom magic, time don't last. Baseline rumble, shake that ground. One more bite and I'm cosmic bound. Singleton cuddle, take that hit. Trip so deep, can't call it quits. Flashes of neon, echoes of lore. Mushroom wave, I'm part of the core. Golden glow, wrapped in a spore. Energy balls got me wanting more. Bass like thunder, shake that sky. Mushroom current, I electrify. Spinning through space, feel the pulse. Trapped in a loop, but I like the jolt. Seco-10 coddle be riding the beat. Mycelium trails got me off of my feet. 808's pounding, calling the storm. Reality shifting, the fabric is torn. Fungi wisdom locked in the base. One more drop, then I vanish in space. Seco-10 call, one more round. Bass so hard, make the world break down. Mushroom energy, glow so raw. Vibration, shake the cosmic law. Seco-10 call, write that sound. Third eye wide, never touch that ground. Rhythms of spores, waves so tall. Give me them psychedelic energy balls. Seco-10 call, whisper the name. Echo in time, never the same. Spore infused, base unlocked. One last bite, reality shocked.
You ever feel like you're part of something much bigger, Myco? Like the soil beneath us isn't just dirt, but a whole universe, alive, breathing, whispering.
Well, yeah, I mean, fungi alone prove that. But what's got you all dreamy today?
Well, I had this moment the other day. I was in the garden working with some mycorrhizal fungi, and I realized this isn't just gardening. This is co-creating with nature. The fungi, the plants, the insects, even the microbes, they're all talking, exchanging, thriving together. And I was just another piece of the puzzle.
So you're telling me fungi are basically the wise old storytellers of the soil?
Exactly. Think about it. We've been taught to see gardening as just planting, watering, harvesting. But fungal gardening, it's an entire network of life working in harmony. And the best part? It's sustainable. And it's not as complicated as people think.
All right, break it down for us, Mira. How do we even start?
First things first, you stop fighting nature. No more tilling, no more ripping up the soil like we own it. Instead, we build the soil with fungi. That means composting, adding organic matter, and most importantly, introducing mycorrhizal fungi. When you inoculate your soil with these fungi, you're giving plants an underground support system that makes them stronger, healthier, and more resilient.
Wow, Mira. That's absolutely mind-blowing. I'm totally hooked on this whole soil building with fungi thing. It's like turning our backs on the old ways of tilling and dominating the earth, and instead working in harmony with nature. And introducing mycorrhizal fungi? That's like giving plants their very own superhero sidekick. Imagine all the possibilities for healthier, more resilient crops.
Oh yeah, and speaking of which, what is the topic of today's Myco-Deep-Dive?
Today we'll be exploring the incredible symbiotic relationship that these fungi have with plants, their hidden superpowers, and how you can actually harness their potential to revolutionize your gardening practices.
That's right.
To help us navigate this intricate underground world, we have our expert guide.
I'm ready to dig deep.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The term mycorrhizal fungi might sound a little intimidating at first, but it literally means fungus root.
Yeah.
It perfectly captures the essence of this partnership.
It really does.
So it's like an underground collaboration.
Yeah.
A team effort between plants and fungi.
Precisely. And this collaboration has been happening for millions of years, shaping the evolution of plant life as we know it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
We often think of plants as solitary beings, but they're actually part of this vast interconnected web.
They are. And within this web, there are different types of mycorrhizal fungi. The two most common you'll encounter are arbuscular mycorrhiza fungi, or AMF, and ectomycorrhiza fungi, or EMF.
So AMF and EMF, what's the difference?
Think of it this way. AMF are like the generalists of the fungal world, partnering with a wide variety of plants, from your garden vegetables to wildflowers.
So they're like the social butterflies of the fungi kingdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
EMF, on the other hand, are a bit more exclusive, forming partnerships primarily with trees and woody plants.
So they're the specialists catering to the needs of the tree community.
Precisely. And within these categories, we find some real superstars like Rhizophagus irregularis, a champion at helping plants access phosphorus.
Rhizophagus irregularis.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But it sounds like this particular fungi plays a crucial role.
Absolutely. Phosphorus is a vital nutrient for plant growth, and Rhizophagus irregularis excels at unlocking it from the soil and making it available to plants.
So we've got these fungal networks connecting with plant roots. What exactly makes this partnership so beneficial? What are these so-called superpowers that make mycorrhizal fungi the superheroes of the soil?
Well, for starters, they act like an extension of the plant's root system, vastly increasing the surface area for absorbing water and nutrients. Imagine a plant suddenly having access to a much wider network of resources.
Look, they've expanded their reach exponentially.
Exactly. And they're not just passive conduits either. Some mycorrhizal fungi release enzymes that break down complex organic matter, making essential nutrients that are normally locked away available to the plants.
So they're not just helping plants access existing nutrients, but they're actually creating new sources of nourishment.
Precisely. It's like they're constantly working behind the scenes, ensuring that plants have a steady supply of the building blocks they need to thrive.
And just like you might have a favorite food, different plant species have their own preferred fungal partners for optimal benefits, right?
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right match, the perfect pairing for optimal growth and vitality.
Now we've all experienced the frustration of wilting plants during a dry spell. Can mycorrhizal fungi lend a hand with that?
They're not just good for boosting nutrient uptake, they also play a crucial role in enhancing drought resistance.
So how do they help plants cope with those dry periods?
Think of the hyphal networks like a built-in irrigation system, storing and transporting water more efficiently throughout the soil. They also help plants regulate water loss through their stomata, those tiny pores on leaves that control transpiration.
So it's a two-pronged approach. They're helping plants access water more efficiently and conserve the water they already have.
Exactly. They're like master water managers, ensuring that plants have access to this precious resource, even when conditions are less than ideal.
That's incredible. It sounds like they're providing plants with a comprehensive drought survival kit.
Indeed. But their talents don't stop there.
Wait, there's more.
These mycorrhizal fungi are also incredible allies when it comes to disease resistance and boosting plant immunity.
So they're not just providing nourishment and water, they're also acting as protectors, shielding plants from harm.
Precisely. By forming a protective barrier around the roots, they act like a shield against harmful pathogens like Phytophthora and Fusarium, those notorious root rot culprits.
So they're like the first line of defense, preventing those harmful pathogens from gaining a foothold.
Exactly. And they don't just play defense either. They also trigger the plant's own internal immune system, making them more resilient to a wider range of diseases.
So they're not just providing protection, they're actually training the plants to fight their own battles.
A very apt analogy, but wait, there's even more to these incredible fungi.
I'm already blown away. What else can they do?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, mycorrhizal fungi are also champions of soil structure and carbon sequestration. They produce a fascinating glycoprotein called glomalin.
Glomalin, what is that?
Glomalin is like the glue that holds the soil together. It binds soil particles, improves aeration, and overall boosts soil health.
So healthy soil, healthy plants. It all comes full circle.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. Glomalin is also a major player in carbon sequestration, meaning it helps lock away carbon in the soil.
So these tiny fungi are helping to combat climate change.
It's a win-win for the plants, the soil, and the planet.
I never thought I'd be so fascinated by fungi, but this is truly groundbreaking stuff.
And we haven't even touched on the Wood Wide Web yet.
Hold on, Wood Wide Web? What in the world is that? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It might sound like science fiction, but it's actually a fascinating scientific concept. Plants can communicate with each other through the mycorrhizal network.
You're telling me trees are sending emails underground?
Not quite emails, but they do send chemical signals. Through this network, plants can warn each other about things like pest attacks or other stressors, allowing them to mount a defense.
So it's like a neighborhood watch for plants.
Exactly. They're looking out for each other, sharing vital information that helps them thrive in a sometimes challenging environment.
Myco listeners, are you starting to see why we call these fungi superheroes?
They're the unsung heroes of the plant world, working tirelessly behind the scenes to support life above ground.
But how can we as gardeners harness this incredible power in our own backyards? How do we invite these beneficial fungi to the party?
That's a great question, and one we'll be exploring in detail in the next part of our Myco Deep Dive.
Stay tuned, Myco listeners. We'll be back after a short break to delve into the practical applications of mycorrhizal fungi in the garden.
You have traveled beyond the veil. The visions came to you in waves, whispers of the mycelial network, the light, the lessons, the unknown. But now you seek understanding, you seek integration. At TMN-Radio, we hold space for your journey. Psychedelic Integration Hour, where your Myco experience matters. Share your visions, your questions, and the transformation that follows. Join the mycelial movement and share your journey with us. Visit the Mushroom Network at themushroomnetwork.com/tips, and your story might just bloom into our next integration journey. Namaste, and may your fungi flourish. TMN Radio, a sanctuary for the soul's expansion.
The light is here. The network is open. Are you ready to connect?
Welcome back, Myco listeners. Before the break, we were just starting to uncover the amazing ways you can invite mycorrhizal fungi into your garden.
Right, and there are a number of ways you can do this. You can find commercially available products that contain a blend of mycorrhizal fungi spores ready to be introduced to your soil.
So it's like giving your garden a fungal boost.
Precisely. And there are a few different methods for applying these products.
Like what?
Well, you can opt for direct root contact during planting. This ensures immediate colonization and helps those roots establish themselves quickly.
Makes sense. Get those fungi right where they need to be from the start.
Exactly. And for existing plants, a soil drench can be very effective.
So that would distribute the fungi evenly around the root zone.
Precisely.
What about seedlings? Can we give them a head start with mycorrhizal fungi?
Absolutely. There's a technique called seed coating, where you coat the seeds with mycorrhizal fungi before planting. This helps those seedlings develop early mycorrhizal associations for enhanced growth right out of the gate.
It's like giving them a superhero sidekick from day one.
Exactly.
And for those looking to boost overall microbial diversity in their gardens, what would you recommend?
Infusing compost tea with mycorrhizal fungi can be a fantastic approach.
So many options to choose from. But I'm curious, are there things we should avoid doing to keep those fungi happy and thriving in our gardens?
That's an important question. While mycorrhizal fungi are incredibly beneficial, they are sensitive to certain gardening practices. One of the biggest things to avoid is using chemical fertilizers and fungicides.
So those chemical cocktails could actually harm our fungal friends.
Unfortunately, yes. These chemicals can disrupt the delicate balance of the soil ecosystem and inhibit the growth and effectiveness of mycorrhizal fungi.
So it's all about creating a welcoming environment for those beneficial microbes.
Precisely. A healthy soil teeming with life is the best foundation for a thriving garden.
So we've covered commercially available products, but can we go a step further and actually cultivate our own mycorrhizal fungi? Is that even possible?
It is, and it's becoming increasingly popular among gardeners who are embracing a more sustainable and DIY approach.
I bet our Myco listeners would love to hear more about that.
One technique is host plant cultivation. You can maintain a dedicated nursery area with host plants that naturally encourage the growth and propagation of mycorrhizal fungi.
So we're essentially creating a fungal haven in our own backyards.
Exactly.
What other methods are there?
Another method is spore harvesting, where you carefully collect spores from thriving fungal colonies in natural areas.
So it's like foraging for fungal treasure.
In a way, yes.
And for the truly adventurous, can you actually create your own mycorrhizal inoculants?
You can. You can use materials like biochar or clay balls to create a spore-rich medium that can be applied to your garden.
DIY fungal inoculants. That sounds pretty advanced.
It's not as complicated as it sounds. You're basically creating a slow-release source of mycorrhizal fungi for your garden.
I love that people are experimenting with these DIY approaches.
It's all about connecting with nature and finding creative ways to work with these amazing organisms.
Are there any other ways to encourage these beneficial fungi to make themselves at home in our gardens?
Absolutely. Embracing soil regeneration techniques like no-till gardening and adding plenty of organic matter can do wonders for promoting natural fungal growth.
So it's all about working with nature, not against it.
Precisely. And speaking of working with nature, integrating biochar into your soil can also provide a stable habitat for mycorrhizal fungi.
Biochar, isn't that like charcoal?
It is a form of charcoal, but it's produced in a specific way that makes it incredibly porous and beneficial for soil health.
So it's like building tiny fungal apartments in the soil.
You could say that biochar provides the perfect environment for mycorrhizal fungi to thrive, ensuring their long-term viability in your garden.
It's fascinating how everything is so interconnected in the natural world.
It truly is, and the more we understand these connections, the better equipped we are to garden in a way that supports both our plants and the environment.
Speaking of understanding these connections, I hear the Mushroom Network has some exciting news for our Myco listeners who are eager to dive even deeper into the world of fungal gardening.
We do! We're thrilled to announce that we're expanding our content to include a whole new section dedicated to fungal gardening.
That's fantastic news. What kind of content can our Myco listeners expect?
Get ready for in-depth guides, exciting experiments, and practical applications of fungi in gardening. We'll be covering everything from creating fungal soil enhancements to designing food forests.
Food forests, that sounds incredible.
We'll also delve into no-till gardening techniques and explore innovative growing methods that utilize the power of fungi in regenerative agriculture.
It sounds like you're about to open a whole new world of gardening possibilities for our Myco listeners.
We are. We want to empower our community to cultivate healthier plants and more vibrant gardens by tapping into the incredible potential of mycorrhizal fungi.
So where can our Myco listeners find all of this amazing content?
It will be available across the Mushroom Network's websites and YouTube channels.
Fantastic. So much valuable information at your fingertips.
We're excited to be at the forefront of this fungal gardening movement, and we can't wait to share our journey with all of you.
It's incredible to think that these tiny organisms can have such a profound impact on our gardens and the planet as a whole.
It really speaks to the interconnectedness of nature.
Myco listeners, I hope you're feeling inspired to explore the amazing world of mycorrhizal fungi.
They truly are a game changer when it comes to sustainable gardening.
As we wrap up this Myco Deep Dive, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
I love a good challenge.
Could understanding and harnessing the power of mycorrhizal fungi be the key to a more sustainable and interconnected future for gardening and agriculture as a whole?
It's a question worth pondering.
We encourage you to join the conversation on the Mushroom Network forums and YouTube channel. Share your experiences, ask questions, and let's continue to learn and grow together.
There's always more to discover in the fascinating world of fungi.
Until next time, Myco listeners, happy gardening.
Wow! Big thanks to Myco and Mira for those absolutely fascinating Myco deep dives. Every time they take us down the mycelial rabbit hole, I swear I come out with my mind expanded and my spores tingling. But don't go anywhere, Myco listeners, because now it's time to turn up the vibes. We're cranking up the bass and getting you prepped for a full-blown fungal party as we hand things over to Myco-Verse Productions. They've got some of the Mushroom Network's freshest beats. And trust me, you're going to want to hear these new additions to the mycelial soundscape. So, get comfy, turn up the volume, and let's ride the fungal frequencies together. Ready? Let's go!
Watch it spread, Myco-Verse move, got the network bred. Base shape deep, let the caps take flight. Fungal frontiers, yeah, we glow all night. Underground, yeah, I rise from decay. No mold, hold me, I break, I spray. Roots run deep, got the knowledge locked. Shroom squad tight, yeah, the cycle's rocked. Bounce like a flush in the moonlight beam. Spread my spores, yeah, we run this dream. Fungi flex, no cage, no chains. We fruit, we rise, break free from the stains. Cap bounce, yeah, we bring that hype. Spores take flight, let them ride all night. Bass so heavy, shake the ground. Mycelium spread, yeah, we world renowned. Spores in the air, let them fly. Cosmic caps touch the sky. No dead end, yeah, weave my thread. Turn rot to gold, that's how we're bred. Break that down, let the cycle spin. Caps pop up, let the new life begin. Darkness fell, but the light still glows. Deep in the roots where the network flows. They try to stop, but the spores don't cease. We rise, we thrive, let the kingdom feast. Cap bounce, yeah, we bring that hype. Spores take flight, let them ride all night. Bass so heavy, shake the ground. Mycelium spread, yeah, we world renowned. Bounce, spores in the air, let them fly. Bounce, cosmic caps touch the sky. Myco movement, roots don't break. Caps stand strong, yeah, watch that shake. 808s knock, let the whole world see. Fungi rise, that's destiny. Bounce, spores in the air, let them fly. Cosmic caps touch the sky. Myco movement, roots don't break. Caps stand strong, yeah, watch that shake. 808s knock, let the whole world see. Fungi rise, that's destiny. Cap bounce, yeah, we bring that hype. Spores take flight, let them ride all night. Bass so heavy, shake the ground. Mycelium spread, yeah, we world renowned. Touch the sky. Yeah, spore drop, hit the ground, watch it spread. Myco-Verse move, got the network bred. Base shape deep, let the caps take flight. Fungal frontiers, yeah, we glow all night. Yeah, spore drop, hit the ground, watch it spread. Myco-Verse move, got the network bred. Base shape deep, let the caps take flight. Fungal frontiers, yeah, we glow all night. Yeah, 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 yeah. LC in the glowing jar. Sterile vibes, yeah, we taking it far. Pressure cooker screaming, steaming like a star. Flaming needle spore, dreams on par. Sticky sweet, yeah, it's buzzing loud. Spores dancing, got the myco crowd. Swirl that jar like we spin the bass. 5 bass vibes in your fungal face. Honey gold, the potion divine. 4% sugar, baby, watch it shine. Micropore flex, spores doing the grind. Trap beats, humming LC on time. Sticky sweet, yeah, it's buzzing loud. Spores dancing, got the myco crowd. Swirl that jar like we spin the bass. 5 bass vibes in your fungal face. Drip, drip, drop, LC, it's the spot. 808 booming, making spores pop. No clouds, just threads, myco jackpot. Trap the spores, let the beats not stop. Sticky sweet, yeah, it's buzzing loud. Spores dancing, got the myco crowd. Swirl that jar like we spin the bass. 5 bass vibes in your fungal face. Honey flow, flows grow, trap beats roll. 808 deep, got that mycelium so sweet and sticky, baby, that's our grind. LC forever, spores blowing your mind. Side bass vibes in your fungal face. Honey flow, spores grow, trap beats roll. 808 deep, got that mycelium soul. Sweet and sticky, baby, that's our grind. LC forever, spores blowing your mind. Side bass vibes in your fungal face. In your fungal face. Spore storm coming, better duck and hide. Spread that mycelium, watch it multiply. Bounce like a cap when the baseline hit. Myco-Verse lit, yeah, we run that trip. Deep in the earth where the real ones grow. No fake roots, just a solid flow. Breaking down waste, turn it into gold. Mushroom hustle, never getting old. Network strong, got links worldwide. Whispers in the soil, secrets they hide. Spore-born kings, we never decay. Cosmic mycelium paving the way. Spore bounce, yeah, we taking flight. Fungal frontiers, we glowing bright. Caps in the air, let them ride the wave. Bass so deep, make the ground behave. Bounce, bounce, in the air, never stop, never stop, never stop. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Myco-Verse taking the top, taking the top. Breaking the mold, no chains can hold. Underground legends never controlled. Every drop, every shake, spores ignite. Cosmic mushrooms taking the night. Bounce in the lab, flip that stack. Cultures drip, yeah, spores fight back. Rise from decay, reborn in light. Grown from the dark, now we shine too bright. Spore bounce, yeah, we taking flight. Fungal frontiers, we glowing bright. Caps in the air, let them ride the wave. Bass so deep, make the ground behave. Bounce, bounce, in the air, never stop, never stop, never stop. Bounce, bounce, Myco-Verse taking the top, in the top, in the top, in the top. 808s knock, make the myco jump. Caps in sync with the cosmic thump. Roots run deep, can't kill this tribe. Fungi rise, we stay alive. Spore bounce, yeah, we taking flight. Fungal frontiers, we glowing bright. Caps in the air, let them ride the wave. Bass so deep, make the ground behave. No rise, no rise, no rise, no lie. so deep we broke the zone. Heartbeat twisting up the storm, climate shifts ain't just a norm. Black budget labs perform, creating creatures in new forms. From the moon landing tapes erase, the bankers running every place. Spore one saw it all unfold, now we taking back control. Deep in the matrix, networks expand. Spores in the soil, taking command. Truth been hidden, but never gone. My mycelial link been strong. Powers beam the silent waves, spores adapt, we never paved. Whistleblower silence graze, but underground we keep the save. Every secret now exposed, spores decode the hidden pros. Aliens ain't real, man, spores been known, they just propose. Lies unravel, caps expand, fungal truth across the land. We ain't just some decomposers, terraforming narrow plans. JFK to mass control, spores been growing past the scroll. Now the veil about to fold, mushroom minds reclaim the glow. All minds linked, we see it all. Deepest deep cracks, the fungi call. Underground network, cosmic brawl. Spores been watching, you're about to fall. We've been here before, we'll be here again. Spores don't die, they just descend. Now you see the web we weave. Welcome to Myco Conspiracies.
Pressure crushed me, rain poured down. Left alone beneath the ground. Felt the cold, roots stuck tight. Had to struggle just to fight. Every storm that tried to break built me up, I can't forsake. Fungus grows from shattered stone. Pain's a path I call my own. Tunnels dark, I lost my way, but through the cracks I found a day. Every tear, every scar shaped the spore that traveled far. Wouldn't change the hurt I knew, cause every bruise just helped me bloom. Mustangs for the dirt, for the pain, for the rain. Mustangs for the loss, for the fire, for the strain. Mustangs for the times I was broken inside. Cause without all the struggle, I'd never feel alive. All through ash, scraping dust, spores ain't weak, we learn to trust. Every fall, every fight made me strong beneath the night. Roots and tangled, chains so tight, but pain just taught me how to rise. Took my time, embrace the burn, now I know what I have earned. Try to break me, try to drown, thought I'd rob beneath the ground. But pressure made me who I be, tougher now, my mind is free. Growth ain't painless, change is raw, wounds remind me what I saw. No regrets, I'm turning back and struggle forge my golden path. So deep, I lost my sight. Pain became my only guide. But in that dark, I learned to grow. Now I rise, finally know. No more fear, no more shame. Thank the struggle of the pain. Broke me down, not for long. Made me wise, made me strong. Scars on maps, moves run wide. Every chunk kept me alive. I give thanks, I don't regret. Every wound is my success. Ashes rise, once they flight. Now I see, now I'm right. Every tear, every fight led me straight into the light. Wouldn't trade the hurt, I knew would shake the spore that finally grew. Much thanks, I shouted loud, cause I stand unshaken now. Much thanks for the dirt, for the pain, for the rain. Much thanks for the loss, for the fire, for the strain. Much thanks for the times I was broken inside. Cause without all the struggle, I'd never feel alive. Never feel alive.
Wait, what are you still doing here? You could be listening to us live 24/7 right now on TMN-Radio.com. Go on, tune in, spore out, and vibe with us. I'll see you there.